Hi, this is Ryan McQuan, a student in Distributed Systems, and this is my assignment number 1. This first line, we have a buffered reader object which takes in arguments from system.in. We then loop through, and as the user enters in lines of string, we will just print that out to system.out. This catch block will catch any exceptions and print off the error message. In this section, we talk about the command line arguments. This hash map is a map of all of the valid options and their names. So option O is mapped to option 1, T to 2, and H to 3. This options list is an array list of all valid options for this assignment. So that would be O, T, and H. This map is a hash map of the items, or in other words, it maps which option has which argument as compared to what the user has entered in on the command line. This for loop will then iterate through the arguments array and check for any of those options and any given arguments. If this item is a valid option, then we're going to check which option is it. If it is of H, then we just add H in the empty string since option H has no arguments. Otherwise, if we are not at the end of the arguments list, we check if the next element in this array is an option or not. If it is an option, well, then we don't add it since we do not want to have option O and then have an argument of option T. In that case, we just put that option in with no argument. Otherwise, if there is an actual argument here, then we add in the option with the argument. So we have the argument would be element I, or the option would be element I, and the argument would be the next element right after it, which would be argument in I+1. Lastly, we just iterate through the item hash map, and we print off the argument with the value of that argument. So we'd have option O and any argument following it, option T and any argument following it, etc., etc. Thank you. That is the end of my assignment number 1.